Hey guys, so you seen this one and I anodized it. Pretty cool. Did the blue, then threw it into the stone wash for a little bit, then did the pig's gold, again, and then beat blasted that blade and did that gold again. Came out pretty cool, nice. I have a little leftovers of the blue on the edge. When I did the bead blast, kinda left the edge out a little bit, wanted to get kinda cool color effect. But that's a little bit, you just knew that it's gonna get anodized, but I stepped up the game a little bit, just a tiny bit. Because Jeff always teases me with the really beautiful finishes on his knives and, complicated grinds and this and that. So, I stepped it up a little bit. Bang. Here's what I did. This one I'm super, super, super proud of. Because this thing has so much going on for it. It's not even funny. Now you have horizontal grind, you see that? Beautiful plunge line, look at that plunge line. Perfectly even. And then you have that groove that goes all the way from there to all the way here. Pretty much even. And you have perfect flats and like perfect curves. So it's actually comfortable. And you have actually perfect switch up front. You see that? You can kinda judge by that the different colors, blue and gold. Then gold again on top, and then again blue switch and gold flat. And you have tiny little chamfering here, blue. You see that everywhere, here, and also here. So I forgot. I was just too lazy, too tired, because these are pretty energy consuming. It is a lot of work. It is a whole lot more work than regular knives, and a lot of belts, but it's pretty cool. I had fun doing this. I really had fun. So I just have to drill a hole here, and it's pretty damn cool knife, I think. It's again the size of my EDC. This one is actually, the blade is exactly the same length. The handle on this one is a little smaller than my EDC's, and this one you see it's just a tiny bit bigger. It's this one is probably just like EDC. But I'm just so happy about this. It just came perfect. Like everything is exactly the same on both sides. Well, I think almost. I didn't measure stuff, but it looks like, when you look at it, it looks exactly the same. That makes me so happy. Especially with the groove, because there are so many things that made here, and it's all done by hand. Nothing, like no jigs, nothing, just that by hand. And I used the table, the table on the grinder for certain things, but other than that, nothing. I love that grind lines. Those grind lines are so nice, especially with that blue. Look at that. And then you have horizontal grind here, horizontal here, and a cross one here, vertical. Pretty neat. It's fun to play with this. Really fun to play with titanium once in a while. The cool factor and the nice cool things you can do with titanium, you just cannot do with the steel. And even titanium knives have their purpose. Some people really dislike them, some people love them. I'm right in the middle. I don't mind. I've carried titanium knives and I work with them. They are a lot better than a lot of people think they are. A lot of people ditch it without ever actually trying it. But yeah, it's not a steel, but it's not as bad as some people think. So guys, let me know what you think. I think I'm getting a little better at these things. I'm so happy, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself. You won't on these are not sharpened yet.